Did you know almost 40% of everything you do in a single day isn't even a choice? It's a habit. Think about it. Brushing your teeth, making your morning coffee, checking your phone before bed. They feel automatic because they are. But here's the secret. Habits aren't fixed. They can be understood, reshaped, rewritten. And once you know how habits work, you can redesign your life. Charles Duhigg, in his book The Power of Habit, explains this. Habits are mental shortcuts. They save your brain energy by turning repeated actions into automatic routines. Instead of thinking hard every time you tie your shoes, your brain just runs a program. Efficient, right? But here, the problem. Bad habits lock in the same way. And once they're in place, they're tough to break. So how do habits form? Through something called the habit loop. The habit loop has 3 parts. First, the cue. This is the trigger. A place, a time of day, an emotion, or even the people around you. Second, the routine. This is the behavior itself. Brushing your teeth, checking Instagram, eating a cookie. Third, the reward. What your brain gets out of it. Relief from boredom, a hit of sugar, the feeling of connection. Over time, your brain wires these together. Cue, routine, reward. And the loop runs on autopilot. That's why, when you're stressed, you might grab junk food without even realizing it. The habit loop is in control. Here's the bad news. You can't just delete a habit. The brain doesn't work like that. But here's the good news. You can change the routine. This is the golden rule of habit change. The formula is simple. Keep the cue. Keep the reward. Swap the routine. Example. Cue equals stress. Routine equals smoking. Reward equals relaxation. You can't erase the stress. You can't erase the craving for relief. But you can swap the cigarette for a walk or deep breathing. Same cue, same reward. A healthier routine. Not all habits are equal. Some create ripple effects across your whole life. These are called keystone habits. Exercise is a classic keystone habit. Start exercising, and people often eat healthier, sleep better, feel more confident at work. Even something small, like making your bed, can be a keystone habit. It sounds trivial, but research shows people who make their beds tend to feel more productive all day. Small habits, big impact. Change doesn't happen all at once. It happens through small wins. Replace just one tiny routine, and you create momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence fuels more change. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. One little push at the top can turn into massive change at the bottom. So instead of overhauling your whole life, pick one habit. Win there first. Then build from it. Habits aren't just about routines. They're also about willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. It gets stronger with practice, but it also gets tired if you overuse it. That's why smart people automate as much as possible. When good habits run automatically, you don't waste willpower. That energy is saved for bigger challenges. People with strong daily habits, like consistent sleep, exercise, or planning, aren't superheroes. They've simply built systems, so they rely less on brute willpower. Habits don't just shape individuals. They shape organizations and even societies. Take Starbucks. They train employees with routines for handling angry customers. Cue, an upset customer. Routine, active listening and calm response. Reward, the customer feels heard, and the employee avoids stress. Zoom out further, and you'll see the same in social movements. When enough people share the same routines, society itself begins to change. All right, let's make this practical. Step 1, identify the loop. Pick one habit, write down the cue, the routine, and the reward. Step 2, Experiment with alternatives. Keep the cue and reward, but try new routines. Soda to sparkling water. Late night scrolling to reading. Step 3. Focus on keystone habits. Choose one powerful habit, like exercise, journaling, or meditation. Step 4. Look for small wins. Tiny victories stack up. Step 5. Be patient. Habits don't change overnight. But with repetition, new routines become automatic. And soon enough, your brain runs them on autopilot, just like the old ones. Your habits shape your destiny. But they're not permanent. They're patterns. And patterns can be rewritten. Understand your loops. Swap your routines. Focus on keystone habits. And you can transform your life, one small win at a time. So let me ask you, what's the first habit you want to change? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. And if you found this breakdown of the power of habit helpful, hit subscribe for more quick guides to psychology and self-growth. Remember this: your future is nothing more than the habits you build today.